All right, beautiful, brilliant black women. I am here to dispel so many myths, legends, and weird stuff about owning a firearm and learning how to shoot, clean, and take care of your weapon, especially here in the United States. For us as black women, a lot of us feel a lot of fear around having a gun and protecting our own selves. Let's get into it, black women. It is my personal opinion that the only people who should be able to conceal, carry, or have guns or weapons in the United States are black women. We should be able to be the ones to have guns if anybody's going to have guns, because we are actually, most of us, the most responsible and accountable people for not only our feelings and emotions, but also what we choose to take action on. So, most black women, we're so very compassionate, kind, caring around the world. I'm speaking about things specifically in the U.S., but around the world. Most black women go out of their way to not harm other collectives by code switching, like I said, managing our feelings, emotions in the face of different races and different groups of people who create policies and laws, and the U.S. Norms of white supremacy and white males who are barbaric and violent. We deal with white women who are extraordinarily brutal and violent, and black men who are brutal and violent against us and our children. Many black women tell me that they fear guns, and that's because our experience, a lot of us in the United States as black girls and black women, is having guns pointed at us and weapons directed towards us. The United States, with their white supremacy and their patriarchy, have made it so that we ourselves, or people that we have known, women and children that we have known, have been on the receiving end of gun violence. The truth is, black women, that many of us are born empaths, healers. We're not trying to do unto others the mutilations, the rapes and murders that has and continues to be perpetrated by others on our and our children's bodies, from 1619 in the United States to today and every day in fucking between. So let me be very honest with us as black women. Black women, there are no other collectives of people. No matter what they try to tell you, we can see by their behaviors. There's no other collectives of people who have or do protect, provide, build safe spaces, policies, or laws to stop other people from mutilating and unaliving us. We are going to need to do that for ourselves. Just like we've been building and providing and protecting as a whole our children when we're abandoned by black men. And then they get to come back and target us and say awful things like, oh, we should eliminate all black women. That is not something we even think about doing, most of us, to someone else, even though they've done it to us. This is one of my safes that I keep weapons and things in, and it's apropos because black women, we are just going to have to take our protection and our safety into our own hands and take classes for weapons and guns and get our permits for concealed carry. We are at one of my favorite places, the range. Yes, it's that time. You see, I got my protective eyes on. I am going to put on my ears and we're going to be going in. Yeah, we're getting our lane all set up. All right. All right, so we're on the range and I'm shooting two different guns today, my regular concealed carry and a 6-shooter. And both are just magnificent black women. I'm just going to tell you right now. This is why you need to have protective glasses and ear things on the range, because the noise is much louder. And ooh, it's loud in there. Okay, let's go into getting ready to shoot here on the range. And you can see right here I am putting in some bullets. I am using a that little thing on top really does help the bullets to go in easier when you're filling up your magazine. So that's one of my magazines, and it's, yeah, that piece is so helpful, especially for us as women. It makes it very quick and easy to put the bullets in your magazine. And you should have like 3 or 4 different magazines that are preloaded for your gun, so you don't have to take the time to load, because it's, no matter what you use, it just takes a minute to load magazines, right? My husband's on the range here with me today. As usual, he's usually with me because he's actually the expert. But as you can see, this is the 22 I was talking about. It is a 6-shooter. The bullets go in that little round chamber you just saw. And once they go in, you have to cock back the hammer manually, and then you aim and you shoot. So your grip is important, and if you can see here, I have my trigger finger out until I'm ready to put it on the trigger and pull the trigger. And next we're getting ready to shoot the Ruger Security in 380 light rack. You know, that's my concealed carry of the day. I love her, child. And I love, as I told you all before, coming back to the range. Now I want you to notice something. You see those bullets? See how they're flying? Some are coming back at me. Some are, it's not the bullets, it's the casing. So once the trigger hits the bullet goes straight forward wherever you're aiming it at, in between those dovetails that I showed you before, the sight, in other words. So with mine, it locks back once all of the bullets are out. You have to take out the magazine. There's no bullets. And you can see there's no bullets left. It's important that we always check that and be safe and point our gun towards where we're shooting and not at other people. As you can see, this is my hubby, and I want to take a look at how his thumbs are. He's crossing his thumbs behind the Ruger LCP Max that he's shooting. I don't cross my hands. He was taught that in the military. I was taught to put my fingers to the side, left side, right, to shoot and hold the gun properly. Ooh, let's talk about bullets, girl. I have several bullet carriers besides what I told you I put in my magazines. And there's 3 types of bullets that I'm using to shoot today. The first one's just a regular 380. The middle one is a snub nose. And if you look over to the right, you'll see a hollow point. Whoo, that thing goes in hot and comes out exploding, girl. So I brought the target back in, and I want you to see that actually me and my husband use the same target and this time, and there are a few bullets in the 7 area, which okay, cute, but we definitely want to keep it 8 and below because we want to hit center mass. You're aiming at the biggest part of someone. That's why you don't aim for like someone's head or something like that.
Okay.
Since we couldn't draw on the range, we came home and that's us on the homestead. As you can see, I am drawing my weapon from my holster, and watch the motion that I do and what my stance ends up as. That's just practicing over time, and you will get great at it, black women. I'm telling you, you'll be so great at this. It's also time for me to clean my guns. These are the two I was shooting on the range. So the first thing you want to make sure of is that your guns are pointed not towards anyone. And I'm getting ready to empty both, and make sure there's nothing in the chamber before I start breaking them apart to clean them. Okay, well, this one doesn't need a lot of breaking apart, but okay. This is a 22 six shooter. So with this one, you can see there are no bullets in it at this time. It is empty. The only way that you can put a bullet in a chamber is to actually cock it with bullets in here. So I'm going to clean the barrel, the gun, and then we will move on to the next, right? Yeah. As we know, this is my new concealed carry. I love her so much. This is the Ruger Security 380 light rack. And as you can see, we have the safety. I just had the safety off. I'm getting ready to drop the mag. Let's see if I can do it from this side. That's my left hand. Yeah. Drop the mag, and now I have to clear the chamber. And in order to do that, I have to take the safety off so I can pull back the rack, and the bullet that's in there will drop out. Okay? Because you should not be cleaning your gun, doing things with your gun without being safe, right? So you always have to make sure that your gun is clear and the chamber is empty so that you can clean it. You don't want to shoot yourself or somebody else, and it's just a matter of being safe. It's like cutting an onion. I mean, you learn how to do that, you can learn how to do this too, and remain safe while protecting yourself. So let's look. I just cleared the chamber of the bullet, but you can see here there's nothing in the chamber, so we're all safe, right? Both guns are empty and ready for a cleansing. So my Ruger Security in 380 has a pin like most Rugers do, and it's called a takedown pin. And so you just have to be able to get underneath it. It's so easy to move the rack back, so I'm just pulling it back just a little bit. I'm pointing the gun towards nothing and no one, and this is a takedown pin right here. So it is out. That means that now I can take my gun apart. And I always, when I'm cleaning, I've said this before in other videos, but when I am cleaning my gun, I like to make sure that all of my pieces are in line. That way it's less likely I'm gonna put it down and go, where did I put that? Oh shit. So this is the barrel, this is the actual gun, this is the firing pin, and well, actually this is the slide, I'm sorry, this is the barrel. So each piece of this has to be thoroughly cleaned. And what I like to do is get all of my cleaning products and what I'm going to use, including my gloves, out. And then I have cloths that I'm going to use because we're going to get this down to not showing any dirt whatsoever. And I like to use something like this. It's a 3-in-1, so that your gun gets lubricated, oiled, cleaned, and it kind of protects it all in one. You don't have to have um, three separate bottles of things. Okay, so but that's up to you how you do it. I just wanted you to have a gist of breaking down the gun, what it looks like, that type of thing. Okay, because take care of your gun, it's going to take care of you. My gun shoots well every time because I'm very serious about making sure that it is up to par, cleaned, and ready to go. Black women, I'm really just asking us to take the time to find some firearm classes, go on the range with experts, and then consider going on your firearm journey as you all have been with me, watching me on mine, and realize that you're going to need to protect yourself and your children.